Hey world, I'm Josh.
And I'm Lauren.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Try Stuff.
Coffee edition.
Tonight we are trying from Speckled Axe Wood Roasted Coffee, the Honduras El Cedro. This is from Speckled Axe Wood Roasted Coffee in Portland, Maine. In typical Skewtoob style, we're way behind roast. It is currently January something.
2018.
Yeah. January, what day is today? January, 9th? No, 8th. It's the 8th.
8th.
2018. And this was roasted on September 21, 2017. So, our apologies, but we're going to taste it anyway. Speckledaxe.com is the website. It says Matt's Coffee and has an address in Portland, Maine. But what's interesting or different about this coffee is that it's organic and small lot coffee, and it's roasted with wood. It's over a wood fire, the roaster. It's Maine hardwood since 2007. And I guess the varietals are Las Vegas and Santa Barbara. And I'm going to sneeze here in a second. Oh. Okay. Back from the sneeze. Alright. The varietals, Las Vegas and Santa Barbara, I guess. It says washed, pacas, whatever that is. And plum, hops, and cinnamon. You can see what I'm talking about on there. So I think that covers all the stuff on the bag. There's the back if you're curious. Have a look at the beans. They actually have more beans on hand than I thought. Usually when I'm holding on to beans, I'll hold on to just enough for one last brew, which we brewed this in the Bona Vita automatic machine there. I had this a couple of times, but like I said,
they're a little darker.
Yeah, I don't know if that's from the wood roasting or what. Slight medium roast, I'd say. A few beans floating around in there that look a little lighter. No glossiness, matte color. Not a ton of chaff or silver skin or whatever you want to call it. Kind of a I want to say sort of a wine smell. No, it's not really super accurate, but that's the best I can do for you. How's it taste?
Quite good.
Quite good, huh?
Let's go to our mugs of the day. Got a very appropriate for me half-wit coffee.
That which is from Chicago, and I have Tinker Coffee from Indianapolis, Indiana.
As per usual, the first hit of it is like, ooh, that's very intense. But then it mellows out considerably.
Smells like roasted marshmallows, the brew, with a little bit of campfire to it.
It does have a smoky quality to it, which I like. It's different. It's not as fruity to me. I don't know. You'll probably... We always think the opposite things, but...
Not super fruity up front, maybe a little bit on the back. I would say that cinnamon is prevalent. That's a pretty strong tasting note there. I could go with that.
Yeah, I think there was a good reason for that one.
When I think of hops, I associate it with an IPA. You can tell it's cold. My long johns are popping out. I don't really get too much of that level of bitterness.
Right, it's not bitter. But
Your mom actually likes to drink bitter coffee with cinnamon in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that, but without the super bitter.
Yeah. Yeah, it has a nutty taste almost.
Medium bodied, little thin on the back end. We brewed it 5 cups on the Bona Vita with 50 grams of coffee. Pretty coarse grind. The 60 or whatever. The highest coarseness on the Breville Smart Grinder, and I think our burr grinder's set to like right in the middle.
Oh, speaking of grinders, we should do a review of my new...
Oh yeah, you got
new
the
Sheen.
Caflano portable thing. We will have to do that. We
That's
haven't tried it
awesome.
yet.
Awesome Christmas present. Travel coffee grinder in a mug.
It's a grinder and a pour over and a mug and technically a little kettle. Not
Yeah,
a little pour spout, basically. Somewhere you could put boiling water and,
it's really
pour
cool.
it out. Yeah.
I'm excited to try it.
You could do a pretty legit pour over with a permanent mesh filter. You know, you could always work in a paper one if you wanted, but when you go off, do your travels, you can still make yourself a decent cup. And let's see. Any other thoughts on the coffee?
I really like this one.
Little added sweetness as I get a little further down to the smell.
Yeah, it definitely gets sweeter, but I like that it's a little bit more smoky. I'm a fan.
Well, when we asked for it, because my family went on a trip, which once again I never get to go, not their fault, I'm just always so busy. Family went on a trip up to Maine and Vermont and whatnot, and I was looking for coffee roasters and thought of Tandem in Portland, Maine, and then I started looking for more, and that's how we found Speckled Axe. And I thought it was really cool that they do wood fired. I thought maybe it would taste really smoky, you know, like a scotch or something. I don't really get that.
No, it's
Pretty
not
much
that extreme.
I wouldn't say it tastes different from a coffee roasted in a conventional way. Maybe the smoke, if there is smoke. I really don't know what it looks like, but maybe if there is, that's what contributed to the slightly darker color, because I would put it on the lighter end of a medium roast in terms of body and taste. Decent amount of oils floating on top of the brew, even this far off a roast.
But yeah, even though we are rather late, it still tastes really good.
To an extent, I think, honestly, that staleness of coffee is a bit overrated. Ultra fresh can be a bit intense, but I think like that 2-week rule might be a bit of much. More like a month is probably better.
Yeah.
It's not like I've been opening our mason jar a bunch anyway.
No, I mean, we keep them sealed. They're in dark mason jars.
Yeah, took some mason jars, painted them with chalk paint.
So we do the best we can, you know, for...
I immediately got too lazy to write what coffee was on there, and instead I just set it on top of whatever bag it came in. But, yeah, good work, Speckled Axe. I think I like their branding. I think I may have stuck one of the stickers on. Maybe not. Here, you talk. We'll show the signs Hannah made.
Oh, yeah.
My sister, Hannah.
Thanks, Han. Really cool.
Excellent vamping, Lauren.
I'm not good at it.
My sister Hannah made us some more collages. None of these are the Speckled Axe one yet.
So these will be up on the wall eventually.
Yeah, I gotta make some stuff to hang them. Let's see.
Yeah.
No Speckled Axe here, but there you go.
Wait, there's an axe sticker.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. There it is. Very cool, I think. Right here. There we go.